What's going on YouTube? Mr. Ferguson here once again. Welcome back to Central North Carolina for another fescue lawn care video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I just want to let you know I got some awesome friends at my church. One of them went down to the US Open at Pinehurst, and he sent me a picture to rub it in my face while I'm sitting in my office at work. And I said, dude, you got to get me a shirt. I'll give you the money, buy me a shirt. And little to my surprise, he did. I sent it to him, and if you don't know, this Friday, right now, probably while you're watching this, they're having the US Open golf tournament in Pinehurst, North Carolina. It's down towards Fayetteville, Fort Liberty / what will always be called Fort Bragg to me. So very cool to watch, a very difficult golf course. As soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to go in there and check it out. I've just watched the beginning of it when I'm filming this. Anyways, you're here for lawn care, so let's talk about lawn care real quick. I'm going to do a test on my lawn, and it's going to require a lot of patience on my part and a lot of hesitation. So let's take you around to the front. Let me show you what's going on. We are dealing with another one of those typically in May, but this time it's really hit us right now in the beginning parts of June. We're coming up on Father's Day soon, and we're in high heat, and I can't say we're technically in a drought, but we're having high heat, and we're not having a lot of steadily amounts of rain to keep our lawn hydrated and moisture. It's all about heat and it's all about rain. That's kind of just what we deal with here in North Carolina, and especially with fescue, it's a big deal. With warm season, not so much. But let me show you what I'm going to test. I'm going to try to stay committed to this test. That's why I'm making this video, so I'll do it. Let me take you to the front. My wife will be proud as well. Let's take a look. So I thank you guys, all of you, for the regular subscribers, the regular ones that watch my channel. Thank you so much for commenting on the sprinklers. We'll update you on what I go with, what I choose. I think I'm just lazy, and so I don't want to put all these hoses together and buy new hoses. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I may buy one of those systems, I may not. As you can see, as let me just recap, we're going to be like 96 degrees today. Not sure about humidity, but it's going to be hot as snot. So we're going to be out here. I'm trying to put some water down, and here is what I'm doing. I'm watering now. I've got to dodge public utilities who don't like me watering. I've hand watered the area over here by my mailbox already. I didn't do the strip by my truck, but I did hand water by the mailbox and above the utilities over there. I did hand water a little bit next to my no soliciting sign. And then while I got a phone call, I watered some on the left. But I'm doing the bank here, and I may hit this area right here in front of me, and I may hit over here because it's starting to stress in the middle parts of my lawn now. Again, when I was in Myrtle Beach, we got like the last bit of rain we got was like 0.3 inches, not even half an inch. And now we've got high heat, and I can already tell the browning and the whites happening on the bank. Now, let's just start here. I've got triv in the lawn still too. Now this looks terrible, and this should die out, but look at this is definitely triv for anybody. And I know some people say that's bent grass, that's something. This is definitely poa triv. Look at it, look how it's laying and it's moving like that. It's still hanging on. But you see a lot of it laying down. I didn't plant seed here. So over here in the front part, I'll show you, I've got areas that look sick. Like you can see it from here. Look at that. It looks like a puddle. But it's all this poa triv from the high heat. That is just all the good grass around here. Looks fine, is doing fine. But right here, this poa triv stuff is not liking it. And it's going dormant. It's not dying. We know heat don't kill it, but all this, you see where it's just kind of infiltrated, and it's hard to tell. It's hard to see. Now, if you've been around my channel the past several months, you know that I've been talking about we're going to be overseeding. So I'm not sure how I want to handle this. I would like to try this with Velocity PM. Many of you kindly have offered me some, and I've kind of said no. You've been, distances away. Me and Mr. Kevin talked about buying some and going in on it. Maybe Mr. Blake, 3 of us at one time. I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I just want to point out, this is not fungus. This is not disease. It's not rock issues, because you can see all the good turf is fine here. This did start stressing out yesterday evening when I got home from the brutalness of the sun. But this is definitely triv not liking it and trying to hibernate or something, and it's leaving a gap, and likely Bermuda will try to come in. But overall, overall, the lawn looks pretty good in the front yard. So here's the test that I'm going to try and why I'm making this video to commit to it. I'm going to water the front only. And that means the bank over here, hand watering this area. I'm going to water the front. We're going to keep the front. We're going to try to water the front only and keep it green. In the meantime, I'm going to try to lay off the sides and the back lawn. Now, the only caveat to that I may say is on the side over here that you guys know stresses out quick. I don't want that to die completely, but we're going to water this today. We're going to get some hydration into it. We're going to put some water in. We're going to water this section. You can already see whitening over here on the bank, and we know this stresses out. We know the dirt underneath is not perfect. We've done Hydrotain on this side, and honestly, dead honest, I don't see a difference in Hydrotain side over here versus non-Hydrotain side over here. I really don't. So I'm not buying any more Hydrotain. We're just going to try to water this when it needs it. And you already see in this corner, this corner always stresses out the first of the bank, and then the rest of it will come along too. But we're going to try to water some of this, get some water on it, just keep it alive, keep it semi-green. What we're not going to do is water back here, and we're just going to test it and see how ugly can it get. And I'm going to try to, this is the part where you guys need to say, Mr. Ferguson, yeah, place your bets below. Can I do it? Am I going to give in and say, screw that? I can't stand to see my poor baby lawn suffer, and I'm going to water it or not. But we're not going to water back here. We're going to let natural rain handle this part back here. Now, speaking of that, I'm debating the next natural rain when it looks like we got a decent chance for storms and stuff. I'm debating the stress blend. It's only 7% nitrogen, 20% potassium. Stress blend somehow, some way makes your lawn look ridiculously good without all the nitrogen. I'm debating that, so let me know. But for this video, we're not going to be watering back here, and it's going to get rough. It's not going to look like this, so we're documenting how great it looks now. We're not killing my lawn, but I want to learn. I want to learn how far I can let it go, and it'll come back. And that's scary, because if it don't come back, we're talking about, excuse me, man. But if it doesn't come back, it's kind of scary, because now we're having to replace seed. We've got mature grass that's now dead and not coming back, and we've got to replace it and regrow. Now, the thing is, I wouldn't do this if I wasn't overseeding in the fall. I would keep it, can I make it through summer? Well, I've achieved that several years now. So now I want to see, now I'm playing around since I've got a YouTube channel. We're going to let it go for a while. I want to see, maybe it all turns semi-white, and does it all come back with a good rainfall? I don't know. I don't know. Just stay tuned and find out. You can already see, and I'm not mowing it. That's the other thing. If you're going to do what I'm doing, I'm doing the same thing, Mr. Ferguson. I'm not watering. It's too expensive. I'm letting it go. Then you don't mow it. Don't get on it. Stay off of it. I'm going to be staying off of it. You can already tell right here. It's in the morning time, and it's going to be 96 today. And if this is stressed out now, oh my goodness, it might be brown tonight. Same thing right here. It's not going to, by the end of the day, this is going to look terrible. I already know that. But I'm going to try to hold back and not water it. And let's see, with this GCI fescue, how long can I go? We know we've seen some pictures, right? We've seen the white that we've already had this year, and it's come back and it looks great. It doesn't look great now, but we've made it look great. We put Flagship, it came back, so we know we can take it to literally being white. We don't want to take it all the way to death. We want to see how far we can, take it to close to death, but have it come back. And so that's kind of the goal. But on the front lawn, we're going to use irrigation, meaning my little Orbit sprinkler up here, and we will keep the front yard facing the road, and the public will try to keep this, which technically I should do the opposite since I'm not supposed to be watering. The day that I get to water is the day that I'm always not going to be at home. Is on my work schedule. So anyways, so that's kind of the quick Friday video. High heat, no rain. We're going to irrigate and water the front lawn and try to keep it looking decent. We're not going to irrigate the side and the back lawn. This is, again, 2+ year mature grass with decent dirt on most of it besides this area. So that's what we do on YouTube. It's boring just to you know, I have nothing to talk about with you guys and show you as an experiment if I just do everything you're doing. Like we've been playing around in this lawn care thing long enough to where you guys like to see, okay, so what if I don't water my lawn? But we're doing this as a test. So we're going to find out how long we can take it to the brink. And then obviously if we lose some of our grass, which I hope that is not the case, we will overseed in the fall. And we'll bring it back because we're going to thicken this lawn up a little bit. And this is a spreading fescue. Some of the GCI turf, the spreader elite that we put out here is a spreading grass. And the new blend we'll put down is GCI spreading fescue. I want that spreading capability everywhere. So anyways, that's kind of the video. That's really the main thing going on: high heat, dry conditions, and watering. So I hope you guys get rain where you're at. I know my fellow North Carolinians feel my pain, and it's going to be a rough one the next 5 days or so. So Lord, send the rain. And if not, we'll have an experiment to continuously come back and show you. God bless you guys. Enjoy the US Open, enjoy your Friday, and enjoy your weekend. And I hope you enjoy these lawn care videos. Give them a thumbs up if you enjoy them, and comment below your thoughts and your opinions. God bless you. See you next time.